What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, I want us to watch this unforgettable race whereby Team USA, they came out and destroy Jamaica completely. Watch this, then I'll be back with more comment.
Ready to finish off the second to last night under the lights here in Budapest with the women's 4x100 meter relay, and let's meet Team USA.
The United States making two changes from the semifinals, and they're the final two. Sha'Carri Richardson will anchor. Gabby Thomas will run third. The first half stays intact. Tamari Davis, just 20, making her debut for the United States. And TT Terry down the backstretch. You'll remember she anchored the winners last year in Eugene when they upset the Jamaicans.
It has been a real rivalry, a legit rivalry, back and forth over the years between the US and Jamaica.
How much of a rivalry is it? You have to go back to 2003 to find the last time that a team, not Jamaica or the United States, won this event at Worlds. That's a full 20 years, just USA and Jamaica trading the titles back and forth.
And that was France, and France do not have a team in this final.
So Tamari Davis, as well as she ran in the semifinals, I knew there was no danger. She was getting subbed out. She's a youngster, so you give her the least to do. The only thing she has to do is pass. There's TT. She anchored, as I said, last year and held off the hard-charging Sharika Jackson of Jamaica. Gabby Thomas, who got the silver in the 200 meters last evening, she'll handle the third leg. And then the world 100-meter champion and 200-meter bronze medalist from this meet, Sha'Carri Richardson, will bring it home. And who will she be anchoring against? Sharika Jackson of Jamaica.
So Sha'Carri got the better of Sharika in the 100. Sharika got the better of the world in the 200. Sharika left everybody behind. So the US and Jamaican teams are just rock solid. Morrison, Fraser-Price, Forbes, and Jackson, the Jamaican quartet.
It may be, Lee, that this is the last time that we will see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price at Worlds. She'll run the backstretch. I told you yesterday, she's run every leg for Jamaica. Sasha Lee Forbes on third, and we already told you the anchor. 21:41 last night to scare Florence Griffith-Joyner's world record. Sharika Jackson will be counted on yet again to anchor the Jamaicans home.
Here's Sharika, and while she is basking in the glory of these World Championships, she will tell you what an honor it has been and still is to run on the same team as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Shelly-Ann has told us that Paris more than likely will be her last Olympics. These will be her last World Championships. She'll be 37 in Paris. So it's going to be the end. We're in the twilight of this incredible career for the three-time Olympic champion, 8-time Olympic medalist. And here at the World Championships, she's won 15 world medals, 10 of them gold, entering this race now.
And this British team that will start in lane 8 is weakened severely. You see the name you don't see on the left there? Dina Asher-Smith. So it's a good team, but I don't know if this British team is capable of challenging Jamaica and the United States if they don't make any mistakes, just because they don't have the horsepower. Daryl Needham's had a phenomenal World Championships. There she is, she'll anchor, setting a personal best in the 200 and finishing 5th last evening.
Marie-José Talou is on the Ivory Coast team, as you would imagine.
That's a team to watch as well. They ran well, second in their heat.
Leaky Klaver for the Netherlands and Nadine Visser. Germany
against Jamaica, side by side. The 100-meter champion against the 200-meter champion. Richardson, Jackson. She's closing, but not fast enough. It's gold for the Americans. Redemption. Brilliant performance. Absolutely superb. They have done the double. They've rounded off the penultimate night exactly as they said they would.
That's what you call that. A good team.
Let's go around the track one more time with Team USA. Whoa! So Tamari Davis ran all the way up on TT Terry. Jamaica was already gone, but TT did a good job of holding her own against Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. The United States was very much still in it. Gabby Thomas, with her hand back, she looks back for the stick. Jamaica's already gone, but Gabby Thomas on the inside lane had a tighter turn to run. So Sha'Carri Richardson got the baton at the same time, but she was further out in the zone. So she had to handle somebody who is not easy to handle on an anchor leg. And it really was no contest. It wasn't like Shericka dipped into the lead or made it a race. The lead that Sha'Carri got, she held, and that is not easy to do, trust me, against Shericka Jackson. Ask TT Terry, who probably lost about 8.
So I was trying to stay still and kind of replicate what I did yesterday. Okay, it wasn't exactly like yesterday, but I was there.
And how about this baton pass to TT? She got it.
Yeah, and we just made it work. She slowed down. I got it into her hand before we went out the zone, and she was moving. She got it to Gabby.
You gonna let TT talk?
Yeah, no, she doing her thing. No, she doing her thing. No, she did. She said what you all saw. You know, we had a little mishap, but I made sure I did my job of doing my leg and pushing through the zone and making sure I get it to Gabby.
Well, from an English fan's point of view, more of the same. Women's 4x100 metre final. And the reigning champions, England, will start in lane number 5. And they'll start one lane inside the Jamaican team that they beat on the Gold Coast by 6/100ths of a second 4 years ago. Keep an eye on that games record, 41.83, set by Jamaica back in Glasgow in 2014. And that super world record by the Americans, way under that 41-second barrier. One of those tough nuts to crack in terms of world records. And Amusan is in. Toby Amusan, the world record holder in the 100-metre hurdles, a new Commonwealth champion, is starting off on the first leg for the Nigerian team. There's a Jamaican team. Kemba Nelson, experienced on the first leg. Jamaica won silver at the World Championships behind the USA. It was Nelson on the first leg. Natalia White will be on second. Ramona Birchall will be on third. And then a certain 5-time Olympic gold medalist and 2-time Commonwealth champion, Elaine Thompson-Hera, has been drafted in. And she has a chance to win 3 gold medals here at the Commonwealth Games. It has been done a couple of times before. Debbie Ferguson did it back in Manchester in 2002. And talking about experience, saw a quick shot there of Asher Phillip, who'll start off the England team. Emalia Lancico will go down the back straight. Justin Boyfriend, OJ Edeburun bring the England men's team home. Bianca Williams there will go round the top bend. And Daryl Nita has been brought in for Ashley Nelson on the last leg. That's a good team for England, who qualified second fastest for this final. So Tomi Amusan will have the responsibility. They were the fastest qualifiers, the Nigerians. There's Favour Ofili, herself having a good Commonwealth Games here. She'll go down the back. The crowd absolutely buzzing, Steph, from that win for England. And now we're going back again onto the track for the English team to try and do it again. But we've just seen some of the athletes in the teams here. It's a tough ask, especially when you're bringing in Thompson-Hera.
Well, it's interesting. I love it when you get to the final and they, as you say, they bring in their heavy hitters. And so no matter what we saw in the heats, we don't actually know what's going to happen in the final.
And as we've just seen, you've got to get the batter. Anang. India will start in lane number 7. Really are having a great Commonwealth Games. That triple jump goal by Paul just a few moments ago. Chand Das Nanda Yaraji. And then there'll be a roar for Jamaica in 6. Their nation holds the Games record. Silver in 2018 behind England. Kemba Nelson is ready. Lane 5, the team from England. Second fastest in qualifying, Asher Phillips in that World Championship squad just a few weeks ago, leading them off. Nigeria in lane number 4, bronze in 2018. Awusam Ofili, the first 2 legs for them. In lane number 3 will be Ghana, the 6th fastest to qualify for this final. Boake, Ali, Oka and Hoare running for them. And there's your lineup for Trinidad and Tobago in lane 2. Inside 43.5 seconds to qualify, St. Fort, Ayi, Prito and Bertrand. So, a super men's 4x100 metre relay. And now our final action. Can England defend the title they won in 2018? Beating Jamaica by 6/100ths of a second on that occasion. I remember long jumper Lorraine Ugan bringing the baton home for the English side. Trinidad and Tobago in 2, Ghana in 3, Nigeria in 4, England in 5, Jamaica in 6, India in 7, Australia in 8 and Scotland in 9. The women's sprint relay final. It's a clean start as well. Amuzan getting out nicely in lane number 4 as expected. India going well in lane number 7, Australia in lane number 8 too. This is good running by Nigeria in lane number 4. All look pretty safe on the changeovers. Imani Lansiko flying down the back straight, as is Favour Ofili of Nigeria. Second changeover, hands held high. Australia on the outside in lane 8 going well. Nigeria though flying round with Chukwuma on the 3rd leg. Hands back for the Nigerians. A roar from her teammate. Nigeria going to take this one. England with Darren Neater in 2nd. Keep an eye on Thompson here. The Jamaican superstar comes through for bronze for the Jamaican side. But 42.10 seconds, just outside the game's record.
I was actually reading a quote by Favour Ofili, and she was talking about what the difference is. And she said, the difference is we now believe in ourselves. We believe we can compete with the rest of the world. And I think that performance by their relay team just highlights the mentality that is going through that team right now.
Yeah, it's a national record, so you can't do any more than that. The Nigerians confirmed as the gold medal winners. England in 2nd with Philip Lansiko, Williams and Neater. And the flags are being draped by the Nigerian team. And Elaine Thompson here on the final leg, passing the Australian, passing Anang on the last leg for them. Anang would have known that the fastest woman alive was going to bear down on her. And Jamaica there.
The rain continues to fall on the final night of competition in Tokyo, Japan at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. But Melissa Jefferson-Wooden going to stay focused on the job at hand as the leadoff leg for Team USA in the women's 4x100 meter relay. She will hand off to TT Terry. Kayla White back in position on the 3rd leg. And the 2023 world champion at 100 meters, Sha'Carri Richardson, on the anchor.
Just like practice. All 4 of this U.S. quartet trained together in Orlando, Florida, under Coach Dennis Mitchell. And their leadoff, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, is trying to emulate Gabby Thomas. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden will leave these Worlds with 3 gold medals. That is not easy to do.
And Sha'Carri Richardson will get a gold and a world title for her efforts here in Tokyo.
Melissa Jefferson-Wooden ran a good leg, but it says a lot about how well Shelly Ann Fraser-Price ran that she was not able to make up the stagger. That's Tina Clayton on the 2nd leg. Tia for Jamaica. And then the United States with Kayla White and Tina Clayton on 3rd. Look at how much they had to be adjusting the baton. But once Sha'Carri Richardson got that baton, she received it 2 years ago. It is tough to run past Sha'Carri Richardson on the anchor. That is the 3rd year in a row that Sha'Carri has anchored the United States home to an emphatic win. Well, the athletes who have won 4 or more consecutive titles in the same event. Some great names on here. Sergei Buka, Ivan Pedroso, New Zealand's Valerie Adams, and Yulimar Rojas, who got herself a bronze last evening in the triple jump. But Noah Laus has never lost at the World Championships at 200 meters.
That's a streak he would like to continue. He did lose a 200-meter race in Tokyo 4 years ago, and this man beat him, Kenny Bednarek.
Yeah, he lost to both Andre DeGrasse of Canada and this guy, Kenny Bednarek. But Bednarek is just to the outside, 2 from Noah Lyles' lane in lane 8. That's a great lane draw for him. He is better on the straightaway than he is on the turn.
Lyles also lost in the Olympic final last year to this man.
That's Celia Taboho. Lost his mother last year and took great inspiration from her death and her love to get that Olympic title.
British record holder Zarnell Hughes is in 9, and then back to Bednarek.
Only Noah Lyles has run faster this year. He has a ton of silvers. Is tonight the night that he pulls the upset and gets gold?
Jamaica won the 100-meter final. Brian Lavelle looking to help Team Jamaica sweep the sprints.
I actually think this is the biggest threat to Noah Lyles. He has looked fabulous through the rounds. My only concern with him is his relative lack of experience.
And now the world champion.
He ran 1951 in the semifinal round. Nobody else in the world has run within a 10th and a half of that. So everybody has to step up if they're going to compete with the world champ tonight.
And now the Olympic champion.
Didn't get to run the 100 because of a false start, but this is his better event. He'll start in lane 5.
The Dominican record holder, Alexander Ogando.
The Dominican Republic trying to get its very first 200-meter medal, Worlds or Olympics, with Ogando.
The NCAA champion this year from back in June, competing for the University of Kentucky, Zimbabwe's Kapawanashe Makarawu.
Zimbabwe only has 1 medal in an outdoor global championships. That was in 2011, a long jump bronze.
And making his first final, South Africa's Sinisifo Dambile.
Trying to win the first medal in this 200-meter event since the 400-meter world record holder Wade Van Niekerk got silver 8 years ago in London. So Paul, he's the favorite for a reason. I thought that his turn in the semifinal was one of the very best he had run. He's going to need another turn here. We know how well he finishes. Can the Jamaican Lavelle pull a big upset here and maybe knock off one of the so-called big 3, Taboho, Lyles, or Bednarek? Will the British record holder Hughes find something? He was bronze last time. But Noah Lyles is definitely the favorite. We'll see who wants to challenge him for that title. The Jamaican Lavelle to make up. Taboho is running a good turn to lead off the turn.
Here comes Lyles. Lyles has won his 4th straight.
He is undefeated at the World Championships for a reason. This was closer than the previous 3, but the result is the same. I told you to look for Lavelle. He gets Taboho just at the end, and he takes Jamaica's first medal in this event in quite a while. So the U.S. goes 1-2. Bednarek is silver again.
And it reverses the 100 from
gold. So as the Olympics roll around in 3 years in Los Angeles, that's the thing. And he and I have had conversations about how much he hates his Olympic bronzes. So Lavelle, third from the outside, I thought ran the best turn. He caught Kenny Bednarek, and now he's in the lead. But Noah Lyles, we have seen this since 2019. Nobody finishes better. And when Kenny Bednarek starts to tighten up, Noah Lyles has just enough to get past him yet again. And the Olympic champion will go home from this meet with no individual medals, but the Botswana 4x4 is certainly a threat for gold.
As we look at the finish line and see the closeness of this race, put this race in perspective, and you can appreciate this. The most men under 1970 in one race before tonight, 2. In this final, 4 men under 1970.
You just saw one of the best 200-meter races of all time.
So guys, I hope you have watched that race and you have seen how Team United States, they have come out and defeat Jamaica. This was a women final 4x100 meters relay. Team United States, they came out and completely destroyed Jamaica, taking the first place, breaking the record. And also, we have been seeing how Team United States and Jamaica, they've been having a tough competition, but we all know that Jamaicans, they have been winning when it comes to the short distance races, when it comes to the track and field, whether 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x100 meters. Jamaicans have been always winning for over 50 years, both men and women. But this time round, we are seeing Team United States, they are ready also to replace Jamaica as the people who have been taking over when it comes to the track and field. So Team United States, they are also doing very well. They are coming, and also majority of them, they have been starting to break some of the records that Jamaicans have been breaking. But the facts remain that Team Jamaicans, they are known when it comes to the short distance. Team Jamaica, they are known very well. Jamaicans, for both men and women, we all know that Jamaicans, they have been dominating. But this time round, this was a tough competition. I can agree with you. Team United States, they really worked so hard to come out and defeat Jamaica with this massive race. So I want to read some of the comment and see what people that have come out and say in the comment section, because in the comment section it is really fire. This one saying that, why Gabby get me in tears, go love her. So this one is cheering for Gabby Thomas. This one saying that Nigeria to the world. Also Nigeria, they did very well. So this one saying that no such race as 4x100 relays. This one saying that, ask anyone in the world which country have the best athletics. Jamaica, not USA. Exactly. We all know that Jamaica, they have the best athletics. That one you cannot deny. Jamaica, it is the home of the sprint. It is the whereby the birth, the sprinters, they are being birthed in Jamaica. So even despite United States coming out and defeat this time Jamaica, but Jamaica remains the home of the sprint, and also Jamaicans, they have the best athletics in the world. You can see some of the records that Jamaicans, they have been breaking. You can see some of the records that Jamaicans, they have been setting. This is tell you that whenever Jamaicans, they want to set a record, they don't only set an ordinary record. These people, they always set an abnormal record. They set the record that they know that people or any athletics from different country, for them to break that record, it will make them to work very hard. You can see the record of U.S.A. Bolt. Nobody right now, he has come even closer to break the record of U.S.A. Bolt, and that's why you can see Jamaica, it is remain to be having the best athletics in the world. This was saying that USA best members. This was saying that congratulations to Nigeria, what a great performance. Exactly. Also congratulations to Nigeria. You know, as us black people, despite Jamaica not winning, despite we are seeing also one of the African countries, Nigeria, it is doing very well, we also congratulate them. If Jamaica is not winning, it become number 2, or also Nigeria defeat Jamaica, we need to congratulate all, because we know they are our brothers and sisters. And that's why you can see majority of Jamaicans also, they are congratulating Nigeria. This one saying that I love Tete. This one saying yes, congratulations USA. And also I want to congratulate all the participants who have participated in this amazing race. Team United States, they have worked so hard. They have come out and give us the best performance. I want to congratulate all Jamaicans Nigerians, all people who have been making this race to be an amazing. So congratulations to all. This time round, United States, they defeated Jamaica, and this is a competition. Next time you will see Jamaican defeating United States. Next time you will see Nigerian or any other country from Africa defeating also United States. So this is a competition, and it is not a bad competition. It is a healthy competition. This shows you that between Team United States and Team Jamaica, both of them, they are having this tough competition. Each team, each country, they want to prove they are having best athletics, but so far Jamaica, it is known in the world having the best athletics. And also Team United States, they are coming very well, and if Jamaicans, they will relax, they will not continue working so hard, United States, they might come out and defeat them. So kindly guys, you can also share your thought on the comment section. I'll be reading it on my next video. Thanks so much guys. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one guys. Bye bye.